Hey guys, I just finished a little trade session to show you guys what the Prob one is, Prob 1 on Auto Trader Web. To get about $3 off $1 stakes, it takes about half an hour. On average, I've found um, there's a couple things to look for, but I'll go through the strategy first. So once you log in, go to Advanced, and get into your strategy selector under Rise Fall, and currently it's still a new one, so Prob 1. Covering steps 1, and then I'll go through the market part in a bit and trade on all statuses, and I'll leave all that default. General settings, I don't change any of this, but you can if you want. With a strategy like this, you don't really need to play around with it too much. Risk management, this is the default settings that come up. Change it for your account. Recommended 1% of your balance, 0.9, so take 2 trades usually to get to that, and 25% of your balance. It's up to you what you do, but risk management is always something you got to look at, especially when you're using bots. 5,000 runs, I've never ever gotten that close to it, but yeah, and 20 max losses. It means you go on a full martingale, which is about $10,000, but I doubt you'll ever get that. Virtual settings, up to you if you want to use it. I don't use it. Just puts you onto a virtual account if you think there's issues with it. Never really touched it. And then martingale strategy, you can use whichever one you want as well. There's a lot of good ones in here, but this is the one that I use. Factor 2.2, it's also the recommended. 20 steps, usually doesn't get that high. You can start it after a couple if you want and reset once it gets to a certain point. With this one, we started at 6:39 my time, or 41, sorry. I had a win, a loss at 6:50, so 9 minutes after. So we did one trade in that time. Then it re-entered again straight away. Lost on that one as well. Then didn't do anything for 4 minutes analyzing, and lost again, and then re-entered and won. So we had the biggest stake of $10.65. Then it won again a couple minutes later. Then lost, and won. And that's how you get to that part. Sorry for the dog bark here. On the report, this is what we've done for this trading session. So we did 9 trades. Highest stake was $10.65. 3 losses in a row. So we're on step 4 of martingale, and 5 losses and 4 wins, which isn't the best, but when you're playing with martingale, you're always going to get, and bots, you're always going to get that. So we made $3.65, which is the same as up here, and initial balance was $2.55. So that being said, hasn't changed from when I left, which is good. So what you're looking for in the for Prob 1, and this is what the guy that runs it has told me to look for, is you're looking for a trending market. So there's 2 ways to find that. You can go moving average and then set it to 50, I think he says it is. And then you're just looking at, so you can see the trends going upwards here anyway. So it's going up, and then it's on a fast trend up. So you know that the market is going upwards, so this strategy will work a lot better with a trending market. Then the next thing he says to do is go to the 15-minute charts and just double check that there isn't a reversal happening. So if you have a look at, so at 20:45, or here, it's going upwards. So here's a low, it's going up, had a little rebound in that hour, then it's gone back up, and here it's starting to flatten out. So I wouldn't start the strategy here. I did the recording that you're watching a minute back here somewhere. Where was it? about here. So if you have a look, like that's where I started on that mark there, and I traded for about half an hour, so we would have ended around that area there. So I could have hit start again, gone for another half an hour, and I would have still been safe. But then the market started to turn back down. So on that 1 hour chart, it won't show it straight away, but the candles could be going red. So you don't want to trade on those markets. But if we look at a different one, if I remember correctly, so this one had the voluntary 100, had the downtrend there, and then it kind of neutraled out. So if you were using the strategy in that area, you probably wouldn't have a lot of luck. You might, I'm not holding you to it, like you can see the moving average is flattened out, so nothing's happening there. Then you had a little spike here, so you could have traded in that little bit there, then it's flattened out and it's gone back down. It might go back up, which I would almost say that it will, but you don't want to do that. So that's what you want to be looking at when you're doing this stuff, making sure that it's all good. And then, so the default setting when you load Prob 1 is 100. So all you do is change the market to whichever market's working best for you. This, for this run, was V10, so that's the one that I went with. If you got any questions or anything like that, hit me up on Telegram. Links in the description, and if you want to use this platform, make sure you use this address. It's in the description as well. Enjoy the video that's about to play, and I'll see you next time.